The gang is here.
Oh shit, somebody just got injured.
Serious?
Woo! All right, let's go. What's cracking? What's happening, y'all? Come in, take a seat, get a drink, something to smoke, something to toke, and relax, because we about to blow your socks off with another wild episode of Neighborhood Ninjas. Welcome to the neighborhood. I am your co-host, Lord Mac. Mac in the hat, Mac with the gap, Mac with the strap. Turn your back, you will get clapped. I am the Mac. Daddy is Father of the Year. Hold on, let me be your vessel as we get into some anime gloriousness and some zombies. You feel me? We talking about a lot of good shit today. Who am I in here with?
Yeah.
You're
First. Go ahead.
you want me to go first?
I don't know who's going. Like, what we doing?
I mean,
You know
well,
what?
this is normally your thing. You know what I'm saying? You know.
But somebody just got their leg twisted to the other side of the lane. Hold on. My bad.
This
Well,
nigga trying to watch the game while we pod. Come on, bro. Hold on. I didn't even play my drop. 1 second real quick.
man,
West Coast Warlord.
his leg is this way. Like the wrong way.
We are on the pod, Turtle. Tell us who you be, nigga.
It's your boy, Turtleneck Visionary. How y'all doing today? Nothing much, nothing less. We here. Let's get to the anime. Don't stress. We here.
I guess it's my turn now. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy, the Harlem Harlow. You know what I'm saying? I'm just over here to talk shit, make people get rage baited. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta come with some more rage bait.
I'm vanilla, baby.
Cause you be too tame. You're not
See,
as
I
active as you're supposed to be.
I try to just be nonchalant, because then if I get a little bit too active, then people are gonna say there's an active shooter in the school, and then it gets out of hands after that. So
Well, we know how y'all people be.
You just
We
gonna
know
have
how
to
y'all
use
people
the-
be.
That's a part of
But
the
look,
church.
man, let's introduce the pie a little bit. Look, this is the Neighborhood Ninjas, your home for all anime, fantasy, superhero, supernatural reviews. We gonna give it to you straight, unfiltered, and keep the culture involved. You know what I'm saying? Follow us every week, well, every other week probably. We gonna get back to being more regular, but follow us, bruh. You ain't never getting the takes, the anime takes like you get it here. Now, where are we starting off? We got a lot of things to cover. We're going to talk about Demon Slayer, of course. Highly anticipated episode for us. We're going to talk about some Marvel Zombies. We're going to get into some Peacemaker because that's crazy. And if we got a little time, we'll tap into some more anime. And whatever the hell else I want to talk about, aliens and all that kind of crap. Warm-up question. Because I was having this little... I didn't really talk about it too much. But what is the best fight in Demon Slayer? Before we even get into Infinity Castle, let me know what's happening.
Anime
What's
or
the
manga?
best fight? Come on now. You know I don't read.
So anime only. Okay. Well, I mean, I feel like the obvious answer to that, like not including Infinity Castle, or like
Let's include
including
Infinity
it.
Castle.
Okay,
let's
so
inc-
that
let's
does
include
shake
it.
it up. It does shake it up a little bit, but I still just don't think that anything tops the Tenzin that Tenzin fight.
Gyutaro.
Tenzin and
forget
Lil
his
Uzi
name.
Vert.
Yeah, so I don't know. There's really nothing like, until we obviously get more of the movies, like Turtle was saying, in a way, that is the best fight shown for anime, in my opinion.
I'm alone, bro. I'm alone.
What are
Yeah.
you,
I'm
like
the only one in the
Shinobu
world.
Doma?
Fuck no. Oh, hell no. That shit was an ass whooping. That wasn't a fight. Yo, I gotta say, dog, because this is what really made me a Demon Slayer fan. When it first came out, it was cool. I was watching every week. People was going crazy. It was talking all about this. It was going to happen in the manga, and I appreciated that. But what really made me stand up on my couch, wake up my son, scream at the top of my lungs, and call the homies was when Tanjiro and Nezuko fought the Spider Boy, Ryu, I think his name is.
Yeah.
That I felt so much when I first saw that shit. Just Tanjiro trying to stick the blade through his neck and Nezuko's blood exploding on it and driving it through Homeboy's neck. That shit was amazing. That's my favorite fight. That's my favorite fight. But I guess I can stand alone.
I mean, I get it,
That
but he
shit
really
fire.
didn't slice his neck, though. You know what I'm saying, bro? Kind of ripped his own head off. So
No,
No,
Nezuko's
ain't-
blood exploded that shit.
I ain't even gonna do that. That shit was fire.
it was still fire.
That
I
shit
remember-
sunk that entertainment district arc, man. I don't know. That shit got dopamine directly into the veins.
Nah, it was straight in the veins. No cap. No cap.
I would say more emotional. That one you're talking about, you know, when he was fighting the spider dude, it get you. There's like a more of an emotional impact because you're like, wow,
'Cause
Nezuko's
I
actually
really
like.
didn't know if he could do it, bruh. Really didn't know if he could do it.
And
that
then,
shit.
I, don't
I
know,
think
that
it's
Tenzin
episode
fight.
like 24, episode 24, 25, 26 of season 1. That Tenzin fight is still goated. It's still one of the best anime fights.
That
of all
nigga
time.
lost
I
his
ain't gonna
arm.
cap.
It's still
He
Then he
said, "No,
started
this fight
seeing-
not over with."
Then he started seeing the patterns with his little music technique shit, sound technique. Oh shit.
Nah, I mean, lost his arm, but still retained the baddies. Well, but look, let's fucking tap the fuck in, bro. Where are we at in Demon Slayer? So, this is one of the most highly anticipated animated movies of all time. We've been waiting for this shit since I walked out the theaters the last time I saw the movie. Infinity Castle. So, Infinity Castle starting off, where are we starting off? It's the failed assassination attempt that MuZan tried to pull on our blind boy. I forget his name. What was his name?
Man.
Yubashiki. I can't pronounce these names.
Are you
Y'all
talking
don't be mad at me.
Talking about the leader.
Yeah, the
Yep,
leader of the
yep.
Demon Slayers. Dad. Big Dad. And so after that failed attempt, all of our Demon Slayers, all our high rank, actually not all our high rank, everybody just got immediately transported into the Infinity Castle pocket dimension. And might I say, that's a big ass pocket dimension, bro. The amount of money that they put into the visuals for this was fucking astounding. Every fucking shot, the stills that you see in 4K is fucking in depth and amazing. It was beautiful. How was the experience? Let's talk about this experience, I guess, before we even tap into what was going on in our favorite moments of the movie. Y'all saw it in theaters.
I've seen it in theaters and legally.
Pirates Still Arise. I saw it illegally as well.
I saw it when it was out in Japan, and then when it came here, I saw it. So I still support it, you know.
Same.
You watched it twice too?
Yeah.
Oh damn.
I
Okay,
had
so we
to.
awesome.
I didn't read the manga mad times, so shit.
That's what I'm saying. I was reading the manga. I was like, I can pretty much just decipher what they're saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand what's going on in each moment.
All right, so let's break it down. Everybody's trapped. We falling through the sky. What is our first Demon Slayer that we're looking at?
I believe it was Shinobu.
Okay, yeah, Shinobu for whatever reason is by her motherfucking self. Lord have mercy. These women need bodyguards. Oh my god. Yo,
Yeah.
I just feel like the Demon Slayer's got to have some recon training. Like, what's going on? You pulled up to dude. I know she hot bellied, and we get this full on flashback with her and her sister and all that, and she got to take this nigga out. But isn't there something to falling back, shorty, and going to get a little bit of backup? You saw your boy Rengoku got donutted. Everybody else was double teaming. Why are you not double teaming?
They don't run. It's on site.
It's on,
It's on
site.
site. It's real gang culture. It's real gang activities out here.
On site.
She got caught lacking with the wrong one.
And she needed
Number
to get her
two.
get back for her sister. Like, that's what I'm saying. It was on site. Like, that was the one that killed her sister. She needed to get her get back.
But can we be honest, bruh? They did her dirty. They did her dirty, bruh.
Yeah, you're right.
They
Like-
come on now.
Like, she can't even have a funeral.
All right, we gonna get to that. Because that made me mad. I was kind of sad, but that made me mad.
And the fact
Bro.
that, like, he was like, oh, yeah, you're doing so good, but I'm really only fighting at 10%.
No, why you playing with my bitch like that? Why you playing with her, dog? It, like, they didn't even give her, you know, sometimes at least the hero get his little time to shine. Oh, they fighting back, and then they come back and lose. The entire time he was on play mode with her ass, bro.
Mhm.
when he pretended to get sick from the poison, when he, oh, you cut my neck. Oh man, that was, if your arms were a little longer, like short arm girl,
Knowing damn well
right.
he just toying with her.
just playing with her. He's one sick sadistic son of a bitch. I'm surprised so many people are fans of him. We didn't even talk about who he is. The Demon Slayer Upper 2. So his background, they gave him a nice little background story of just being a fucking dickhead since childbirth. Being worshipped as a deity, basically in a cult. He was just killing people to put them out their misery and for his fun and games. Sick. And toying with my girl, playing with her emotions, playing with her memory on how he killed her sister, and she didn't get not one piece of satisfaction. Dog, like something to hold on to. She didn't even die knowing, okay, I did a little bit of something. Nah, she died knowing I didn't do diddly shit.
Straight up just fucking, like I said, can't even have a funeral for her.
That was nasty. Has that ability been shown in Demon Slayer before? Did I miss something?
What?
No, I don't think
Them
so.
absorbing whole bodies through their clothes.
Kinda in the train arc, kind of like that in a way. But like
Okay.
not really like that. I mean, he is the upper moon too, like.
Well, yeah, they all got special abilities.
MuZan did that with what's her name?
MuZan did that.
Her name, the doctor. Bad one name. I'm so sorry.
Oh, the doctor that developed the antidote.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, he did, but it was so off-putting because I didn't really even know what was going on, especially the first time I watched it because the visuals was a little bit grainy. And it's shocking because he got all these bodies around here, so I'm assuming he's just gonna leave her body down. But to grab her by the head and ever so softly caress her into his chest, and she just dissolved, left the sword behind, took her cloak. Come on, dog. She didn't deserve that.
Kind of. She's a weak bitch.
I mean, she's a fucking Hashira. So she's not
The
that
weakest one
motherfucking
of
weak.
them. She's the weakest one of them.
Is she considered the weakest one?
Yeah, for sure. There's no way. Who else would you consider weaker?
I mean, but weakest in a group full of real niggas is like, she still has to kill an upper moon to become a Hashira.
Do you think she could have killed 3 with Tanjiro? I mean, not 3, 4?
No.
Depends.
No.
That was needed. I don't know if her skill set will work.
I think, well, there's a big reason I think that, but we can get into that when we talk about that, unless we want to talk about that now, because I was going to talk about the Zenitsu fight.
Okay, yeah, let's push forward. Rest in peace, Shinobu.
The who fight?
Zenitsu's fight. Zenny's?
You know what? I got mixed feelings about the Zenitsu fight. Mostly because I feel like they were banking on the audience, and y'all may feel differently, but banking on the audience having such an emotional connection to Zenitsu's play brother or his his classmate. And I didn't even really recognize dude. I completely forgot who he was until like afterwards. You said what?
You never seen his brother, dude.
Never. That was the first time.
Actually, he is in a couple scenes. We just don't know that's for him for real. He was one of the kids that the Stone Hashira was taking care of, and the reason why he got blamed and got put in jail. There's another scene where he bullied Zenitsu and all that, but it's like really small details which we wouldn't really know anything about. I feel like to give this fight more oomph, they should have had him in other seasons, or at least flash to him, or make more of a connection. Like in the last season, when Zenitsu was getting the news and we kind of assumed that his sensei died, maybe give us a little foreshadowing of who could be on the other side waiting for him. I don't know.
No, it was only about the partner didn't really care. It was more about Zenitsu.
Yeah, it was really more about him, honestly. Like, I mean, I know the fight wasn't very long. you know, wasn't very long in the manga, but I mean, it still just kind of shows you like how much more powerful he's gotten. People are trying to doubt my boy because that upper moon wasn't a fully powered upper, is a brand new, like a baby, I guess. But I mean, it's still
Mhm.
an upper moon with Muzan's, like, it's still at the end of the day, he
I
killed
see
one by
people.
himself. Like,
I see people trying to downplay the competition and like MuZan didn't really have anybody left, and he was just like a, hey, you just
kind of
take
like a
this.
fill in.
You know, like was he really stronger than 4, or was there just nobody else? 4 and 5 is dead, and we just throwing out demons like, yo, you get one, you get one, you get one. That's what other
Sorry
people are
niggas can't
saying.
even get Muzan's blood to become an upper moon.
That's
And
facts.
I feel
That's
like
facts.
That's literally what the upper moon one said when you give him the blood. It said, if you're not worthy, I'm gonna kill you myself. Like it, if you go out of control, berserk, eating the blood, I'm about to smoke you. So like you can't even be sorry and be a upper moon.
This ain't no stepped on dope. If you can't handle this high, you got to step.
That
Like
I also think that there's like like a huge power gap from 6 and 5, like a pretty decent power gap, but it's not like
1, 2,
it,
3.
yeah, it's not like 1, 2, 3 are obviously fucking, you know,
Yeah,
we haven't seen 3 yet. Obviously, I mean, we've seen her a little bit, but we haven't really seen her like in action. You know, we've
Wait,
seen
3?
1 and yeah.
3 is
Isn't
Akaza.
Akaza 3?
Oh, 4. I'm talking about 4. My bad. I'm talking about 4.
4 is
Yeah, the fucking lady,
fought-
the violin banjo lady. That's right. Number 3 is Akuza.
No, 4 was the dude they fought last season.
Is it?
Is there gonna be a new
5.
4?
I thought that was 5 was the guy that got killed last season, and I thought
Was it
4 was the violin lady.
5 was the fish nigga. 4 was Hantengu.
Then which one's the violin lady? Which number is she?
I think she just
I think
got
she's a
very
number, bro.
power.
I think
that's
she's a
it,
number.
'cause she
I'm gonna have
don't
to look
fight
this up. I'm gonna have to
because
look
she
this up.
can't fight.
I don't
Or
think
she
she's
can
a number.
teleport. She just a B-Wild lady.
She's literally the key to all this shit. Like slick, but I don't think she has any fighting power. Y'all would know more since y'all read the manga.
She never fights. She just.
You know what's
Yeah,
crazy?
she's
I
up.
had that,
She's the upper moon 4.
Oh, that must be the new Upper Moon after they died because she don't have no hands.
No,
She never fights.
she does in the manga.
I don't remember her fighting.
You're gonna have to go back
All
and
she does
read
is
it. It was short, but it's who. I don't want to say it because I don't want to spoil it for the anime onlys.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. Like, if the fight was that short, she's not. She don't got no hands. She just.
Like
Say it again.
I think
I forgot to play that drop earlier. I just had to play it one time. But that bong nigga, I might fucking download that on my iPhone and make that my notifications sound.
Yeah, my text message. Yeah, it might. Yeah, I might need that one.
That shit hard. All right, let's fucking move forward. Can we give some fucking props? What is the doctor lady's understudy who's really a fucking demon, and he snuck inside the demon Slayer core? He got a fucking dub, bro. I had to clap it up for homie. I had to clap it up for homie.
I forgot little homie's name. I
he
forgot
did.
her.
He did save Zenny's life.
He did save Zenny's life, and Zenny was out for the count. Hey, yo, what's the fuck is up with the crows, bro? They was announcing dubs all over the place, announcing notifications, and they ain't announcing Zenitsu just killed the upper moon, bro. That's
Yeah, that shit
disrespectful
pissed
as
me
fuck.
off.
Yo, let the homies know we out here winning it. We out here squad up.
I think they barely knew he was a upper moon.
He
The
probably
crow,
wasn't on the
he was such
registry.
new- He was too
Budget-
new.
Budgeting
Crows.
costs.
The pros was like, hold up, who this?
Yeah, you know. Oh, what's another thing? We talking about the crows. Can we talk about daddy's name, Ubiyashi's son, the one that lived, the one with the black hair that he was conducting everything, they making the maps and everything. Like, how did he become such? How did he become such a dope character just out of nowhere? He was wearing a dress. I thought Buddy was a.
It's
I
not
thought
a
Buddy
Because
was
he's been undercover
That's
this
cool.
entire time. Just so because MuZan thought he was the only guy left, so he's like, I kill this guy, I can become a demon for sure. He only has girls left. He doesn't have a male, so that's why bro was dressed as a girl the entire time.
Oh, you know, and you're hiding the bloodline. You're hiding the male. So that does make sense. That connects.
It was all them kids was locked in and learned. They was being studied for like they was getting taught from like a young age. They knew his daddy would die.
Because it's like their curse. They all die at like 26.
Yeah, yeah. So like, yeah, you gotta lock in early. As soon as you can read, go.
get the
Go.
sword. Get the sword.
Start reading and learning.
No, I don't even
Yeah.
think it's getting the sword for him. Like you said, it's just reading and learning, figuring out your fucking powers of controlling
You're not-
Yeah,
fucking
that's
Hashira
facts.
swordsmans. Like,
Yeah.
That's
I
fact.
think
And
bro's
just
like 8.
yeah, and you gotta think back then when you had royalty and things like that, that you was taught from a young age leadership. And just leadership, that's a learned skill. So yeah, he was watching from the best. R.I.P. Purple Eye Daddy.
We Yashiki. That shit whooping your ass.
Yashiki. That should be whooping my ass, bro.
I can tell. Your ass, bro. That's okay.
Cause look, when you hear it on the TV or on your phone, but you just read it, and then like when it comes out, it for me it whoops my ass it all day long. I sound like them rednecks trying to pronounce Indian names, nigga. I know they be mad at me. These fucking Americans,
Yeah, Chiki.
not the clap.
Hey, I mean,
Not
shit, you gotta start doing it with it's really helpful with Japanese names because it's so funny. Because you gotta
That's
slow
facts.
down, pause, and you speed up.
That's facts. All right, so let's get to the meat and gravy of this shit, man. Let's get to the meat and gravy of this. Tanjiro
Versus Tanjiro and Giyu.
Giyu Akasa. Ooh. Boy, let me tell you, preface it. This was a long ass fight. The flashback itself was about 25 minutes, dog. I, I, I don't mean to be that guy, but it was a little bit too extended for me. A
No,
little
no,
bit.
no. This is all. You needed everything. Everybody's backstories except for Toma. Fuck that nigga.
No, it's fucking Akasa. I don't understand how just 2 and 4 years ago when Mugen Train came out, all up until fucking the day before Infinity Castle came out, everybody was riding Rengoku's dick. We gotta get back. Akaza gotta fucking die. When we see him, it's on sight. Fuck him for life. Fuck him for life. As soon as they give a little backstory for Akasa, now he's the darling of the whole series. What happened to the loyalty? What happened to the respect for the dead ones?
I mean, he still gotta die. You know, he just sad and shit.
I've always been like a Akaza fan though. So like ever since like I read the manga, like I've always been like a fan of just like his fighting style, the way he he was a good villain. Like that he was a well-written villain in my opinion. Like
Yeah,
I really
Rengoku
liked
ran
him.
out like a real nigga too. He went out in the fight. So yeah,
And you know what? I've been on record disrespecting Akasa. I think he's a good villain. But for me, when it's the villain, it's fuck you, dog. Like, it's a good villain, but it's fuck you. Like, you took my dog away, you took the homies away, you killed multiple of the comrades. I'm not siding with you, bro. I'm not praising you. I'm gonna talk shit. That's my praise. Me talking shit is the praise for me. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. Did my boy dirty. And he went out like a hoe.
No, he didn't. He lost his head. He was about to come back. He was about to survive. He was about to learn a new technique of being surviving without a head. You usually die. That's a MuZan level thing.
He stuck his head back on. That was crazy. That was. He said, "Nope, not today."
Hands.
More hands. And honestly, bro, just the fact that this nigga fights swords with arms is the most incredible shit in the series. That's just the dopest thing, nigga. Like
everybody else teleporting and shit.
Nah. I'm gonna take your hardest swing, cut my shit off, popping a new one back out, and I'm sticking it up your ass. Like donuts for everybody. Until he turned into a fucking fucking whole donut himself.
I don't like how people be shitting on Rengoku. They be leaving out the fact that nigga saved 5 whole trains worth of people from a train crash. Nobody died.
Rengoku held it the fuck down.
And he was keeping them alive during that whole fight. He was protecting everyone because they was trying to, the dude was trying to kill people.
And you gotta think, man, everybody then was a whole lot weaker than they are now. He had to do a lot of fucking work to try to keep the little kids that couldn't even see what's going on the battlefield alive. Just alive. Nigga, go away. At least back up. But yeah, so I do give Rengoku that respect. I used to shit on him as well. I shit on people. Y'all know how I get.
Like, hold on, he said 5. He was keeping 5 trains and didn't say nobody died in a train crash. Train crash always equal bad.
4 facts. 4 facts. Can we talk about? Talk about this Ultra Instinct technique that Tanjiro awakened. That
The
kind of replaced the invisible thread.
the invisible. I forgot the see-through world. That's that what they call it.
I believe it's called the see-through world. Hold on. The transparent world.
Yeah, where you can see the body, the nerve system as they about to move and shit.
I'm confused. Do these niggas got powers or not?
I know the author said stuff, but these niggas got powers. Fuck what she talking about.
Do they got powers, bro?
They got powers, bro. Like how you see through you can't see my entire body structure.
You see my
Without
nervous system, dog?
Yes. Your heartbeat, the bones.
I don't know if it's superpowers though. I feel like it's kind of like one of those things where it's like you become one with yourself or some shit like that. Like, you know what I mean?
It's
like,
a
you know how,
Spidey
like,
sense
people,
type thing, right?
like a Spidey sense type thing, or like I guess you wouldn't really understand, but Turtle's kind of like a Zorro thing. Like, you know how like this motherfucker like always just sitting there like praying, fucking working out and shit like that. It's kind of like a fucking like just like
It's a
connecting
sensory.
with or whatever, like fully, like kind of like if you were to take like shrooms, I guess. You know what I'm saying?
And so I agree with you there, but then at the same time, a Demon Slayer mark is not just a birthmark. Like, things don't pop up on human beings to get them stronger. So there is some type of power. The fucking author is confused.
I love the author a lot, and I fuck with her a lot, but she lying to us. She gaslighting us. These niggas got power.
She gaslighting us.
Nah, bro, they're just
I love
humans
you,
with
girl.
with extreme with like just working out, kind of like One Punch Man.
This is past.
Okay.
This is past the level.
In
One
the
Punch didn't
Hashira,
got powers.
in the Hashira
Nah, he just
training
worked
arc,
out
bro.
hella.
In the Hashira training arc, bro, the stone nigga was standing under the water, standing in fire, bro. These are like, we're still flesh and blood. These are not human beings.
Goku ran and caught a train.
Hold on. Air horns with my dog.
And then let's talk about shit about their swords turning black. That means they swing their sword so fast that the air burns and it turns the sword black. So what do you mean this is not regular people's strength?
They're regular
It is
people.
wicked out here.
That's how the sword turns black. That they swing it so fast it get heated by the air.
They just really good at their craft.
Really good at their craft, bro. That's some mastery that I ain't never been able to fucking, I don't understand.
They're just some regular ass people.
I do gotta give a whole lot more credit to the Demon Slayer universe for being a whole lot stronger than what I anticipated when the show started.
Mm-hmm.
I remember Demon Slayer was when we get into these debates, what verse is getting worked by, we were saying Demon Slayer verse is getting worked by Hunter verse, by JJK verse. I don't know if that's a fact anymore. I don't, maybe JJK, I don't know. But it's a lot more balanced than it was.
The demons are a little broken.
Yeah. Well, when it comes to damage output, the blast that Sukuna was doing.
Yeah, no. They get cooked.
They getting cooked. They getting outside
Demon
of that.
Slayer need
I
to
think it's
stay away
pretty
from
even.
bitches, and they jump niggas for successfully. The demons and the heroes jump people.
They know. See, that's jumping society. Yeah, Jujutsu Kaisen is jumping society. That's real gang activities over there.
It'd be 2 strong niggas, and they be like, "All right, let's jump this."
It'd be
2
5v1,
niggas, and they be like, "All right, no, it's not your turn. It's our turn." Ain't no Dragon Ball Z here.
Not to get too fucking far off. What 1v1 was there in fucking in Jujutsu Kaisen?
It'd be 1v1 section.
It start out as a jumping, and then they kind of filter off into some 1v1s.
Gojo versus Sukuna round 1.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, it was a jump in, but that was jumping by technique though. that wasn't really like other niggas. And yeah, but shit, no. Back to Demon Slayer. Gyu and Tanjiro,
They got lucky. They got lucky.
did they?
They got lucky.
They got lucky.
Did they?
I mean, honestly, I feel like Akaza still has some fight in him, and he just decided that he just wasn't with it no more.
Yeah, his girl was like, "Hey, I'll come to hell with you. Fuck it."
It is
Which is a
wrestling.
crazy thing to say. I'm not going
He
to
said,
hell
"I'll
with
stop
nobody.
fighting for." He said, "I'll stop fighting for this chick. I
Because
wanted her my whole
Akaza really
life."
was one of them niggas who just went bad because of a bad day. Like, well, a really, really bad day. He was
A
trying to
really,
turn his
really
life
bad day.
around. And then they just poisoned everybody. His girl, everybody just dead.
He was like, I mean, he's doing something I would do. So
He said,
I
all right,
mean-
bet. So he went up to their gym and said,
I think that's a character flaw for you to say that, Jack Harlow.
that's crazy.
what?
And you, Turtle. I think that's a character flaw. I don't give a
It's
fuck
the
how
same
many
reason-
niggas.
Hold on. Nah. It's the same reason we be praising Dracula.
Nah,
Literally
because
the same thing
Dracula
happened.
was a fucking vampire. That was his people. He is a vampire. He never had no allegiance to human beings. Akaza, you were human. Just because your people died doesn't mean that you can now survive for the next 500 years off of eating people, bro. You're a fucked up person. I'm sorry.
No, okay, we talk about why he went evil. We understand why he went evil.
I'm not going evil, dog. Like, I don't, like, I'll just be sad and die. The fuck? Why would I now go kill all humans and make it my mission to do that? Or not all humans, just men. He likes women.
Well, nah, he was sentenced to death, and MuZan sort of came in and like gave him the blood while he was just sitting. He was in like the middle of like a bloodshot rage, and he got turned into a demon.
No, that's true. That's
When
true.
you get turned into a demon, you sort of lose some of your memories. But in the
No,
India, he never killed women though. But he still like kind of kept that part of his personality.
I hate that the women are like championing him. Oh, he doesn't kill women, so I can be with him. I'll love him forever. Fuck you, bitch. What about me and my niggas? What the fuck are you talking about?
Did you? I don't know if you guys ever noticed or seen anything online, but whenever he did his fighting style, it was that same. It was the same as his lady's hair clip.
The same as his lady's hair. There's so many parallels in like the fighting stance to the snowflake under his feet to his woman's hairpin to the colors of her garb that correlate with his colors. It was a lot of symbolism in that, and I thought that was beautiful writing. That's beautiful writing.
Regrets and like living, passing on your will is like the big core themes of the show, and that's coming from the author when she wrote her little paragraph when the manga ended.
You know what? I love discovering core themes in animes or just any show, period. But like you can talk about what's another Naruto, the will of fire and passing on to the next generation, and the next generation will always be stronger. And this one, it's your memories and passing along techniques. Like I love seeing that and then seeing it in action and being able to rewatch and talk with people about it and how that manifests in the story and how the writer put that in as a message underlined underneath the fights, underneath the dialogue and type shit. That's one of my favorite things about watching stuff and like discovering. So all that was fucking beautiful. Gotta clap it up for that.
Yeah, that's why like you get the backstory of all like the villains and shit of like why they became demons, and then at the last moment they be like, "Oh shit!" Now I remember like what happened. Like in my last moments of despair, I turned over to this, and then that's why Tanjiro's always like, I could have been like Yotaro and what was it again?
Oh, the fine bitch with the raps.
Yeah, it was like me and Nezuko could have been her, had like one wrong move, and we could have been just like them. So it's always just like choosing your path, regrets of your past, and how it affects your future with your family. That's why his dad's training thing popped up in his head, and why why that
and
helped.
you have to
We'll find more out about that later, or why like that shit's so wrong.
you have to practice that shit day in and day out to master it. And it showed just how much of a connection he had with his father just to watch as a child and unconsciously memorize it to a T to where his body is moving unconsciously. That's a strong ass connection. I love that shit. I can't wait to see, because I'm assuming he's gonna fight. I mean, I don't know. I'm assuming there's gonna be a lot more of that revelation of his father and lineage coming through in the next one or two movies.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Which should be good to see. And hey, I still don't know for full. I've gotten spoilers and fake spoilers, whether there's a connection with Upper Moon 1 and Tanjiro's family lineage or whatever, or if it's just a fucking spirit of fucking fight or what. There's some type of connection. And so I'm
Remember,
really
I
eager to
already
see that
told you,
shit.
Max, we brought this up like a long time ago. Tanjiro's family is not related by blood to
Okay,
the Yujiro. We already know his name now, Yujiro, the first like super demon slayer, the son,
sick ass 6 eyes.
with the one who's to copy his moves. They had to get the dummy 6 off to copy his
Yeah.
two-handed techniques, but he's still human.
So I'm wondering, don't tell me, but I'm wondering, was he a demon slayer or was he directly connected to MuZan if he was one of the first?
You'll see.
That's what I'm wondering about. Or
You'll
was he
see.
before the Demon Slayer Corps was even created?
You'll see.
I got a
It's
lot of
all.
thoughts. I got a lot of thoughts. I got hella
It's
thoughts.
connected. You'll see it. You'll be like, oh shit.
Well, no matter what I think, I'm always eager to fucking, no matter what hot take I bring, I still want to watch it. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. If I'm right, I'm right. I just like to fucking think about this stuff.
I can't really like. Well, the stuff you're saying, I can't give you an answer without like spoiling for you. If I
Nah,
say
don't
you wrong
spoil it, because
or
there's
you
also
right.
people that's watching it that don't know nothing about this shit
Yeah,
either.
that's what I'm saying. Like, I'll just say you'll see. Because if I say, hey, that's wrong, then it's like, oh, that means blah blah blah.
Then I'm gonna come back on your ass with 5 more theories. And then we're gonna be here all night.
Yeah, then you just gonna figure it out. That's not fun.
No. Let a little spoiler fucking come through. So what I'm looking through, so we done got through pretty much all the fights. We didn't really talk about Tomioka any, but shout out to him. He fucking did his thing. Clap it up. Hold on. Oh, where's the air claps? Cause hold on. I got some claps for my boy. The Victory King, my boy. The Victory King.
I ain't gonna lie, this next movie.
So let's talk about what we're looking forward to in this next movie. We gotta wait until what, 27, I think?
2027, I believe.
So we gonna get the Stone Hashira, the nigga that be always crying. I don't know his name yet, to be honest with you. And we
Guillaume.
got Guillaume, and what's the pretty little nigga name?
Yujiro.
Yeah, so they gonna team up. So I'm assuming they're gonna go up
Sonic.
against
The
who?
Wind Hashira. The angry
Yeah,
nigga.
yeah.
Right here.
Oh fuck, I even forgot about him. I feel like it's too many demon slayers out there, and I'm not sure exactly who they're gonna fight. So they're definitely gonna have to bring in some other characters that we haven't seen before.
Nah, they about to fight one nigga.
So we all teaming up against MuZan?
No, the number one.
So it's gonna be a 4v1?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Oh shit, dog.
Yeah.
Alright, so if it's a 4v1, I'm thinking 3 of them niggas get clapped. I'm thinking 3 of these niggas get clapped. So we still got number 1. He's about to get 4v1. We still got number 2 to get fucking clapped. He's about to fight, what's her name? Tanjiro's bitch. I'm gonna stop saying bitch on this podcast. What's her name? Starts with a K. But I believe she's gonna team up because she's Shinobu's apprentice. She's gonna team up and get a
KO or KU or some shit like that. Kano or some shit like that. Yeah, Kano.
Kano, I think it is. So who is she teaming up with? Because obviously she's not gonna be able to handle that by himself.
Do you really want to know, or do you want to just wait?
I'm thinking it can't be the Love Hashira and the Serpent Hashira because they're gonna team up and they're gonna fight somebody else.
Hashira?
That's why I'm thinking that it's gonna be my boy, the real main. I love Zenitsu. But what does he call himself? The mountain god?
The Mount 14.
The mountain boar king? The mountain boar king. He is coming to fucking town. That's my dog. I need to see him use them serrated edges and chop up Domu and get revenge and save Kano in the process so he can come back to Tanjiro like, yo, I saved your girl, man. I got your chick.
We'll see. We'll see.
That's
Gonna
what
be
I'm
some fire.
anticipating.
All you know is gonna be a lot.
It is going to be a lot. That's why I'm interested to how they're going to do these next two movies. Like, are they going to be 2.5 hour long movies again? Because they're going to have to be. Like, they're going to have to be.
You know what? I appreciate a 2.5 hour movie. I love a 2.5 hour movie.
This next one gonna be the second and first fight, and then the last movie gonna be all MuZan in the ending.
Yeah, probably.
Okay. That sounds about right. I mean, of course, MuZan would probably have to get a whole fucking hour and a half by himself of all action. What I'm saying is though, it's a 2.5 hour movie. I just feel like the movie was sequenced as as 3 anime episodes together and not like an actual movie. You feel me?
Why you say
And
that?
I feel like they don't have to do anything. They can chop up Infinity Castle and chop it up into a mini season. But just putting a bunch of episodes together doesn't have the quite same feel as a movie does. You know what I mean?
Episodes, it'd be a little bit more in between.
Yeah, of course you gotta cut more fluff if you're gonna push it into one, but it feels like one long episode and not one movie. That's what I'm trying to say.
I think I understand what you're meaning by that, because I feel like you were saying, for the Akaza backstory, way too long in my opinion. Like, I loved it, but it was just like, it was getting towards the end. I was like, man, I'm already been sitting here. It's late. 2 hours, 15 minutes. Oh my God. Why is he still
Why
why am I still at a backstory?
On God, bro, I was deep in some ass cheeks. I had been in 3 positions and Akaza's story was still ongoing, dog. I was competing. Like, is this nigga gonna die before I? I'm not capping. I'm trying to watch. And I'm like, damn, he's still going. He's still crying. All right, my bad. Too much.
It was just, I don't know. It was just too much. It was just like, I love the movie. Don't get me wrong, but if I were to give it like a rating, full rating out of 10, I would have to say 8.2, only because of how long the backstory was for Akaza, and like just some of the things that they like. I don't know. They didn't really like. They did drag quite a bit of things. Like, it could have easily have been like a fucking hour and 45-minute movie, 2 hour movie.
I think that would have worked perfectly if the Akaza story, if this was a season and the Akaza story was one episode, and it would work perfectly. But in one sitting for the movie, it feels like I'm low key getting tired. I'm low key like my ass is like hurting. I'm shifting. I'm like, okay, let's move the plot along. Or maybe if they even split it up a little bit more and had more fight between the
backstory piece,
the backstory. I don't know. That's just a small gripe. Of course, we still all love it, but I feel like that was a downside for me for sure.
What's your guys' ratings?
8.5.
I gotta give it a solid. I gotta give it fuck, bro. Because on certain points it's a 10 out of 10. On certain points it's a 7 for me. Like, so yeah, I gotta give it a 8.5. 8.5 is really it. 8.5 is really it. Where does this rank as for anime movies? Does it surpass the first Pokemon movie? Does it surpass what was the One Piece Red movie?
You're not talking about no first One Piece movie or nothing like that. I mean, the first Pokemon movie, that's completely different. This movie is good. It goes up there with the great anime movies. Up there with the Dragon Ball Supers and all that shit. And the One Piece Reds. It don't have to be better than them. It's just in the same category of these good. The movie came out, they delivered great.
For sure. They really delivered in the box office. I believe it was like 615 million. It just surpassed Superman for worldwide sales. So they're cooking, bro. They're fucking cooking. I love to see that shit. If we can get more big ass budget movies, I would love it. I'd love to go see big ass budget anime filling up an entire wall, and I'm blown back by all these colors and lights in action. Let's fucking get there. This is the time to be alive. We living in the fucking golden age. When we was kids, we never would have thought this shit would have happened, bro. Couldn't even fathom it.
So and with that being said, you excited for the live action Naruto coming?
I'm never excited
Ooh,
for anything
boy.
like action anime.
I'm not. You can't get me excited for live action anime, bro. I'm sorry.
Honestly, like I know there like isn't much released on it other than I know that who's ever I think it's either directing it or like helping with choreographing is someone with Disney that does really good like fight scenes, like choreograph. So we could get some good hand-to-hand combat. Other than that, it's probably going to be a shitty ass story. You know what I mean? Everything else is going to be probably ass, but we might have some decent fights.
Okay, I'm expecting a very shitty and horribly paced movie, but if we get real hand to hand combat choreographed fucking fights on some Donnie Yen shit, like mixed in with some fucking jutsus and us, hey, I jump back onto a wall, boom, 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 blast in with some shadow clones and or the Kakashi fight with Obito. Like, I can't imagine actually seeing that type of shit in live action. My socks would be blown off, and that would make up for anything bad that they have to do. So as long as they get fight choreography correct and jutsu's looking crisp and clean, then I'm solid. But I'm not gonna act like I'm expecting this to be a grade A fucking movie. I'm never expecting no live action anime to be grade A.
I'm mistaken. I think it was a director of that did Shang-Chi.
Really?
Do believe so.
Those were some really, really amazing fucking fight scenes. Shang-Chi don't get well, it gets the credit it deserves. The fight scenes were really amazing.
If they just like I don't know, don't do like excuse me, the hit and miss or like go straight to like the tuning exams. Don't do none of the beginning shit of Naruto and Sasuke meeting.
It's
Well,
not gonna land.
I feel like you could. I feel like you could. I feel like you could do it. Like, I feel like if you did it, I feel like it's gonna be not a movie. I feel like it's gonna be a show. I feel like it's gonna be like an 8 episode on Netflix, kind of like One Piece, where I think if they did that, you give us the first 30 minutes of the first episode with that backstory, and then you lead up to the rest of it.
But that's the problem. If they try to emulate the One Piece, that is a show. You can't make a live action show and split it up and make it into a movie, bruh. Or vice versa. It doesn't.
Is it going to be a movie or a show? Because
I'm not sure. Hold on, I got y'all.
I think it was a movie.
I want you to skip the origins. If it's a
Well,
show,
no, you have to do Zabuza. You have to do a Zabuza arc, and you know that they're gonna make that shit long as fuck.
No, I just mean like if it's a movie.
It is a movie. It is a movie.
Okay, we don't need to spend a lot of time on them getting to know each other.
The script is done, by the way.
Just like, can we just have Zabuza and Haku be the main, like, let that be like the boss. This is the
You understand how long this would have to take like 4 movies for me, honestly. Because you would have to, at minimum, in the first movie, you're only gonna do Becoming a Ninja, Zabuza arc, and Tuning arc, and then it ends. You can't go any further than that.
Here's what I've got looked up. So, my bad. I was gonna say. So yeah. So it is Destin Daniel Creighton who is made the script and is directing and all that. The one that made Shang-Chi and all that. Who's also doing the Spider-Man movie coming up. He said the movie will focus on how nuanced and special Naruto is.
I'm scared. I'm terrified for what they're gonna say about my goat online. I'm gonna have to be fighting these.
It says this is definitely a movie that comes at it from a love of who Naruto is and that character and his relationships.
Bro, I'm terrified for how Naruto's going to look. Are they gonna get a white dude with blonde hair? Are they gonna get some Asian dude? Like, how are they gonna do the lines on his face? Are they gonna be black lines or just some indents, scars? I'm terrified. I don't really want to. I don't feel good about this. I don't feel good about
Oh,
this at all.
if it's gonna be like probably I don't know 45-minute runtime. If it's supposed to be how special Naruto is, they're probably just gonna do up till when he does the probably just up to when they become a team, up till they're going to Zabuza. Zabuza might be the end of the movie.
What if hold on, this is just me cooking conspiracies because I'm white and that's what I do and white people do, right? What if they don't even base it off the anime? It's just God damn it. What if they're just doing like a whole like hit Daniel Creighton's own story to it? There's not even
No,
nothing
because
based off
Kishimoto is
manga.
involved. He's
Okay,
being
I was gonna
consulted
say.
on the on the movie.
I was
I
gonna say
did
they
read
could
that.
just
They'll
make a
do an
whole new
origin
piece.
story and just do a side story of Naruto already being like a beginning, like having the Rasengan and stuff. I'm cool. I'll take if it's like because most of the movies are original stories, so just do one of that as a live action.
Okay, so with all right, we deep dive into this, but with the Rasengan being such an integral part of who Naruto is, but as much of a runtime as that movie has, and the time that he gets the Rasengan, do we even think that he should or will get a Rasengan in the first movie? Because you would have to skip so fucking far.
No. See, no, you're not getting what I'm saying. Like, do it like how they've done all the other movies in the show, like other animated movies, where this is a side story. This is like a special mission that they go on. So you don't have to do an origin. Naruto could be pick whatever point in Naruto in the story. It's just a special side mission, like all of the movies.
Kind of like the Black Clover one that just dropped a couple years ago. How it was like we
Or
already
no-
seen him at that point, you know what I mean? It's just a side story that kind of connects but doesn't really connect.
Yeah, like
It's not
any of the
canon.
Naruto movies, we could do a Shippuden, we can do a kid, but you don't have to do an origin story if you just like, all right, if it's just how special Naruto is, that we could just do a side story. You could do a Team 7 movie where they go on a mission and then some shit happens. And then we get like a new, like, because if you do a special side mission, you can make up your own story and original characters for them to fight again.
I would be okay with the 10-minute expose on what the leaf is, Naruto becoming a ninja, and then the first actual real action would be a Zabuza arc. That shows how dysfunctional they are, and then somehow they come together as a real team. And
I
then
don't want to read.
I don't
I
want
don't want
that.
a live action version of the story we already
you
got.
just said that it's showing how special Naruto is. You have to show him become a part of a team. You have to show him, hey, he was spoiled for the first 10 minutes of the movie. He was spoiled. He was fucking confused. He was angry, whatever you want to say. And you have to show some type of opposition from Sasuke, or else you're taking away an integral part of the entire story. So you have to show them come together in a little bit. And you have to show Kakashi a little bit of getting a team together. No matter how long the Zabuza scene is or fight is, you have to show that a little bit.
You're still stuck on the original story. If it's
Fuck that. Fuck
if
that.
if you're working with Kishimoto, you can be like, all right, bet. What if they went on this is a time during when they were still Team 7 and they went on a side mission that turned out harder than they expected. Like all the fucking movies that has been
Keep it.
made.
Keep it.
Why would we keep it when we've liked all the animated movies that came out? All of them have been
I don't
good.
like none of the animated movies. Keep it, bro. Keep anime. Fuck that shit. I don't want it.
So you don't like it when they went Naruto? What was that? Road to Boruto, or the one where they went to the alternate?
No. I love
dimension?
those. I love all those. I love every single last one of them.
So what are you
But
talking about?
I'm saying live
Fucking
action.
Mac is
keep
talking
it.
out his ass.
Yeah,
No, I'm
he's
saying
just
for
saying
live
that.
action. No, I'm saying for live action. Fucking keep it, bro.
I don't know. I think it would be interesting. I think it would actually be kind of cool. Kind of like One Piece, you don't really get that. Like, I feel like the reason why it worked is there's not. I don't want to say Naruto's slow paced at the beginning because it's not, but it's like it doesn't jump into that action right away, like you guys are saying. That's why I don't feel like it would be good as a movie or even as a show live action. That's why, if, like
You know
we're
what?
saying, you give us a side story, everyone already fucking knows what Naruto is. This isn't for new people to try to gain people into the audience. I guarantee you it's not. This is
And
like,
even go ahead.
I was going to say, this is just like giving fans a chance that they're like, okay, One Piece is doing pretty well. You know what I mean? Cowboy Bebop did all right. People did hate it. Some people did like it. You know what I mean? Like, some of them
Glad
are
you
doing
said
all
that.
right. All right, now we gotta try the mainstream one. You know, I'm sure Dragon Ball is gonna be next. Like they are doing a live action Windbreaker. Obviously, that's one's more Japan operated and not Hollywood operated, so it's going to be a little different. But you know what I mean? They're
You know
just
what?
kind of giving it like people who already have seen it a chance to be like, all right, let's try live action of it.
And
Glad you
even
brought
that,
up Cowboy Bebop because there were so many scenes in Cowboy Bebop that were literally one for one. They gave you exactly what happened in the anime, and it was widely hated and canceled before we even got to finish watching the fucking series. There's no way that this movie can fucking win if they're going to try to animate it exactly how the story went. So you might as well try to do something different. Don't try to follow the footsteps of One Piece. Don't try to make the entire story. Just give us a new story and sprinkle in plot points. And if it's good, it's good. Y'all right. Y'all right. Y'all right.
and if it's a good movie and it attracts new people, what they do because it's the streaming era, they can just go run the strings up and watch the old. Like, all right, let me go check out the original Naruto.
And you know what? This is fucking Disney, bro. This is the same company that gave us Marvel. MCU is not Marvel Comics. We're not going to give you the same stories. We're going to give you mixed stories of all the different fucking bags. And you're still going to appreciate it because it's good. So if it's fucking good, it's going to be good. Just make sure that certain characters are the same. Certain characters. Holy shit, they're going to fuck up somebody. I know it. Oh, god damn it.
Now, yeah, if Naruto is a white boy with blonde hair, they better get an Asian kid with blonde hair, God damn it, and get that nigga some whiskers. I do not want to see no white boy with blonde hair as Naruto.
How are the whiskers going to be, though? I'm terrified, dog.
However they work it out, they work it out. Long as it's not a white boy.
He has to be white.
No, he doesn't. He's Asian.
Oh, man. All right, well, I'm super happy for that. Y'all want to fucking transition? Y'all want to, because we deep dive these hoes, man. I didn't even know we was gonna talk about Naruto, but shout out to my goat. Let's fucking let's tap in. Yo, sorry, Kimmer, we about to spoil a little bit for you, but let's get it cooking.
Yeah, we
We talked about demons. We talked about demons. Let's talk about some zombies. Let's talk about some zombies, bro. Marvel Zombies just dropped on your nearest phone /tablet /TV /streaming service, where the hell you doing it, even if it's on your fucking refrigerator, cuz. Watch Marvel Zombies. 4 episodes of an adaptation of a comic series that came back out in like the 90s or something like that, where the Marvel Universe is being turned into zombies. How we
Hold up.
feeling?
I mean, if you're going to talk about that, you know, and you guys are going to be talking about something else a little bit later, it'll give me time to catch up next week. We can talk about everything that come out next week. I mean, I will. You know what I'm saying? I can just take this.
We gotta spoil everything.
Well, I
We
mean,
gotta spoil everything.
I wouldn't know what you guys are talking about. Like I said, I'm only seeing the first episode, so I won't be able to talk about the rest. So
everything cool about Marvel Zombies you've seen in the trailers, other than like the last fight.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I won't spoil for you the last fight because we got one of the most powerful beings in the universe, which is awesome. I want to talk about the GOAT of the show. The real GOAT of the show that nobody is talking about. Icarus is the fucking GOAT. And for many of y'all might not know who Icarus is. If you watched Eternals, Icarus is the leader, the de facto Superman of the Eternals, laser eye vision, super strength, super speed. And I believe you saw this in the first episode, right, Kimmer? Okay, so it's not even a spoiler. There is just if you haven't watched it, go ahead and watch it. I'm not spoiling too much. This is not really a big plot point. But there's an underlying point There's a scene when our main heroes are traveling so they can get a certain object to in hopes of saving the world from the zombie apocalypse. In the middle, they get to this valley. It's called the Valley of the Fucking Gods. There is a never-ending battle for the last 5 years that we have been in a zombie apocalypse of Icarus fighting Captain Marvel. And it's a non-stop fucking battle, and they've been fighting for 5 years straight. If you really think about it, dog, no one else could go up against Captain Marvel for 5 years. If Captain Marvel, she's a zombie. If she is able to fly all around the world and infect everyone, she's able to fly into outer space. She could have flown and infected the entire fucking galaxy, dog. He took her and was fighting in that valley for 5 years straight. That's really the goat of the story, because the story's over if Icarus isn't there. The story's over, and I don't think people miss that shit. People miss that shit, and I sat and thought about it. I was like, oh shit, dog was really going at it. And he was breaking down. I don't know how much longer he would have lasted, but he did his thing for 5
people
years
out there
straight.
that can beat her.
You said what?
There's people in the Marvel universe out there that can beat her.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, of course. But I mean, obviously, in that situation, nobody else was there. I guess who knows? There could have been another hero.
Like, if she would have tried to go to another planet, there's people out there.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. But how the size of an army that she could amass in such a short amount of time, how overwhelming would that be for an entire galaxy and universe if she was able to leave Earth? What could have been done? What could have the Nova Corps done? What could have who else is out there?
Empire.
The Shia Empire, the Kree Empire. It wouldn't take too much of just smashing through a ship, infecting half the ship, and then now you got ship-to-ship violence, and you're a decrepit universe in half a day. And it's not like they're mindless zombies. They do have their, what they call them, scions, the leaders that were able to be directed by the queen and make smart decisions, and like really good decisions, battle IQ decisions. Like, it was, I don't want to spoil too much for Kimber, but like it's some dope ass shit.
The zombies are stupid till they eat brains. Then they get back some of their personality and can use their powers.
Can we talk about, and we talked about this last episode, well, me and Kimber did. I don't know if his name is Blade Knight or if we just call him Blade. But whoever the fuck dude is, Blade is fucking amazing. Blade is fucking dope as shit, and it hurt my heart because I also read an article from the creators, and they said that they only put Blade in this because when they started it, they assumed that the movie Blade would be out before Marvel Zombies. So this Blade would probably be represented in that Blade movie that was going to come out. That would be the same Blade that we'd be getting. A little bit. Not all the Moon Knight powers, but that would have been God, Mahershala Ali would have been amazing to see do these type of acrobatic stunts and slicing dudes up like that. We have been robbed.
Yeah.
We have been robbed.
They don't know how to write a Blade story for some reason.
I posted this video on Facebook, and niggas was dying laughing at this joint. And I blocked you, Kimber, because I didn't want you to see it. But Blade was aura farming like a motherfucker, dog. He is aura farm king. I made sure you didn't see it. I blocked out Devin Kimmer, bitch ass nigga. He don't want to watch things on time.
I'm telling you, everything cool they stuffed in the trailers. The fucking fight scene with Ghost, the aura farming. I was like, oh man.
The episode where we get to the ship was really fucking good, really solid.
I like the story. It's definitely good.
I mean, it's more.
It's better. I mean, what if season 2 and 3?
It's definitely better than What If season 2 and 3. It's definitely shorter than it needs to be, though. It should have got 6 episodes.
It was supposed to be a movie. This is a movie split up.
This is one of those things I wouldn't even want a movie. I want 6 to 8 episodes, but I mean that would have been cool too. I wouldn't have complained. I wouldn't have known no better.
Yeah, we're getting a season 2 though. I hope.
I believe they did say they're already working on the season 2. I have to fact check that again. Sometimes you be seeing fake news, but I believe they're already in production for a season 2. But for sure, this shit came out right on time at the beginning of the spooky season. Check out Marvel Zombies. They did a great job with Chadwick Boseman. They didn't give him any lines. Not Chadwick Boseman, but Black Panther. They didn't give him any lines to show respect because they didn't want to have another voice actor voice Black Panther. But Black Panther did his motherfucking thing. Shout to my dog. Shout to the GOAT. Love that fucking that whole sequence. How many scenes that was?
Episode. Let's get into Peacemaker because I got work in the morning. Late. It started a little later.
Are we kicking Kimmer out?
Yes, sir. I'll make sure to catch up next week. I promise.
Get the fuck
I'm
out
not
of
getting
here.
spoiled this. All right, y'all. Hey,
Get the fuck out of here. Let's
blessed to
talk
be a
about
part
this
of
so
the
we
stream,
get out of
y'all.
here, man.
You know what I'm saying? I love talking with y'all. Shit's fun.
Appreciate you, man.
I'll catch y'all next week.
dog.
Peace.
Play his drop real quick.
Harley and Harlow out.
Nazis.
Nazis. Yo, never in your life. I'm sorry. If you have not watched Peacemaker episode 6, get the fuck out of my dojo. I'm sorry. Excuse my language. Please stop the podcast, go watch it, and come back. Anyways, fucking Nazis. Never will you see two niggas get on a fucking platform and be happy to talk that we got Nazis on the screen.
Nazis getting his shine, baby. Earth-X. Let's go.
What a time to be alive. James Gunn is the GOAT. James Gunn is the GOAT, dog. And you know what? I had talked with somebody personally about this. I had seen some theories float around online. And then I started paying attention in the last 2 episodes. And I knew there had to be something coming up because we even talked about this before of what could be in store in this other dimension, this other pocket dimension.
I told you I like niggas.
It can't be as perfect as Peacemaker thinks it to be because there has to be a caveat. There has to be something. There's no reason why we're going to keep going here and keep calling it perfect. There's no reason it actually is. And so now we know why it's not fucking perfect. There's no niggas. And there's also no Mexicans and Indians.
Just white people.
Just white folks. Just fucking white folks. But they perfectly laid it out. They didn't make it too over the top. But it was just enough to fucking notice that this world was off and there's no people of color. There's only blonde-haired, well, not just blonde-haired, but only Caucasians from the Caucasus Mountains.
Yeah, and it was funny how it was like a contrast to how people can be blinded to the bad shit if they having a little positive. Nigga Peacemaker was so happy that his brother was alive, his dad loved him, and that hardcore was in love with him in that universe that he was blinded by all the clues and in your face hints that something was off.
I was in the discussion post and somebody was just like, it was some white dude. He was like, how could Peacemaker not notice any of this was going on? This doesn't make any sense. And the first comment was, the name of the episode is Ignorance is Chris. Like it's right there. It's not that like the person was asking is he racist? Is he this? I'm like, no, Chris Peacemaker is who he's always been. He's looking at everything selfishly from his own point of view. That's all he sees. Instant gratification. That's why he fucking murders for, what does he say? For if I have to protect babies and women, I'll kill anybody. That doesn't make any sense, Peacemaker. But it's just
he's so exactly. It was just like, and it was funny because as soon as Hardcore put it out, he was like, "What? No way!" And then he looked at the flag and he was like, "Oh shit!"
Instantly, one self-aware person was like, "Yo, you don't find it strange?
But you don't see nobody of color here." Mayor one? He was like, what are you talking about?
He's
no.
Like, what do you mean? No way.
That
was great.
He was like, oh, yep, this is bad. This isn't a good place.
And you know what? Somebody said this to me before. In everything that James Gunn does, he does some type of anti-Nazi fucking rhetoric. They're like, and somebody had talked to me, he was like, he's gonna probably put some fucking Nazis in there to kill him. And I was like, I don't know. It's probably not the time for that. It's definitely the fucking time for that.
Yeah, James Gunn is like been known to on he hates like racist people. It's like that's why in a lot of his movies, if he kills them and they usually die really bad. That's why the
When they
bald
die
eagle
gruesomely.
died like that. That's why he got fucked up.
For facts.
Yeah, so it's like, yeah, James Gunn is like, nah, he'll go there.
All right, let's get into it, bro. So we get what they call themselves, the 11th Street Gang boys. Peacemaker's all his friends. They come to the second dimension, and they're looking for Peacemaker to try to bring him back home to our dimension, to our regular DC universe. And so they end up splitting up. Hardcore goes to find Peacemaker. Economos and what's our Black Queen's name? Okay, yes, her. They stay in the house, which I would never do. I'm not staying in no white man's house. I don't care if this is the perfect universe.
Yeah, definitely gonna go somewhere else.
And I kind of forgot about the Nazi angle until she said, "Hey, let's go for a walk." And Economos said no. And I said, "Oh, she's about to be by her black ass self." Oh shit! It's about to go down.
It's
and
funny
she
enough,
started
it was actually the one time they should have went with Vigilante.
the one time they desperately needed Vigilante. And we'll talk about Vigilante. Vigilante's going to give him some fucking props. We're going to talk about him.
Vigilante is forever goated. He is so funny.
But
Truly one of my favorites of this whole show.
Hold on, we're going to get to him, but let's finish Adebayo. So Adebayo, she's walking outside by herself, and she starts noticing, yo, why are these white folks looking at me? Maybe I'm in the wrong neighborhood. And then niggas is getting scared. And then you see Kirk, which is Peacemaker's brother. He's driving by an F-150, stereotypical. Smash the gas, the brake pedal. Skirt. Pull up, hop out. One got out. It's a black. Yo, I bust out crying, laughing, dog.
Yo, and then everybody started running, say, "Run!"
And then, bro, I yelled. I was watching on my phone. I was like, "Run, bitch, run!
Get out of there! It's not safe.
It's not safe." All the white folks started. And one thing in my head. I'm sorry. I was like, "How's she running in cargo pants and all them titties?" I know she realized she should have wore a training bra that day.
That training came in handy.
You know, yeah, all that secret agency training had to kick in, and we praying for our girl Adebayo. I hope she make it out.
And also,
safe.
that fight or flight kicked in too. The flight, we out of here.
Yo, when you being chased by people that say, "Hey, a black got out," you probably running Usain Bolt levels of speed.
I ain't near fuel, bro. I don't get tired. Kevin Gates.
I don't get tired. Yeah, that. You ever been chased by a dog or chased by some niggas like as a kid and your toes barely touch the ground, like just flying off the? Bruh, she was zooming.
Yeah, man, I don't care what y'all say. Like, getting chased by people is one thing, but that dog will get you in another gear. Wow.
You like hopping 10-foot gates like it's nothing.
You ain't never jumped that high ever and never will again. But what?
And never will again, bro. I jumped the highest I ever did when I was 15. When I was 15, I cleared a high, like, nigga, 12-foot gate. One hand on it. Cleared it.
One clear motion. Just.
I got to the house, was like, damn. I started looking at myself like, nigga, am I Spider-Man? Can I do that again?
Now. Everything about to get hurt.
Did my powers kick in and then it started hurting later? It started hurting after a while.
You clearing that gate is why your body hurt now.
The repercussions of my own actions.
Well, yeah, you survived, but it was a toll for that one.
This was All right, so that was a amazing scene. Let's get into Vigilante, bro. Let's get into Vigilante. First of all, this nigga walked by his mom and his dad was like, "Hey, my dad's not gay here."
Laughing his ass off. He was like, why is there so many of this?
He's like, this is so crazy. Oh man, every little detail in his house, he was picking it up. Like, this is different than my dimension, but also so fucking the same. When he finally gets downstairs to his lair, well, not his lair, the other vigilante's lair, and he's walking around, and then he fucking runs into the other vigilante, and the other vigilante's pissed off, like, who the fuck are you? Got his gun pointing at him. The hell is wrong with you? And then our vigilante's like, yo, it's me.
You from another dimension.
From another dimension.
Anger.
And then his face just melts into pure euphoria. And they do the fucking Spider-Man meme of looking at each other and staring at each other and pointing at each other. Oh my God, bro. I had so much joy in that. I watched that shit like 15 times.
That was the best shit ever, bro.
That was fucking amazing. They did the Spider-Man meme better than the Spider-Man did.
No, it's the Vigilante meme. What are you talking about?
All right. Co-op.
Vigilante meme. Yeah, nah, we cooked it. It's a sorry, Spider-Man.
And I love it. 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 When Vigilante was like, yeah, Peacemaker's my best friend. And then the other the other Vigilante's like, I fucking hate that guy.
Yeah, they was buddy up until that point. I was like, oh wait, hold on.
No, you fuck with racists?
He was like, no.
You fuck with neo-Nazis?
He said, no, why would you say that? He was like, like, that's not Peacemaker. He's like, what the fuck you talking about? His best friend's out of shit.
That shit was amazing. Vigilante is the fucking GOAT, dog.
It's funny that in a world without Adebayo, Peacemaker is still like a super piece of shit. Without
he's just a little bit more.
Without Adebayo, they said they hate, but everybody that talks about Peacemaker in that universe hates him. It wasn't until he met Adebayo that he started to change from like his selfish and like ways.
And yo, not to be that guy, but a lot of times when it comes to white folks, it comes to them having a friend of color that's able to introduce them to themselves and show up a mirror to how you actually look like to society, for them to understand those inherent things that they learned is just fucking flat out wrong. And James Gunn does a perfect job of bringing that shit to real fucking life. Like, he does an insane job, and it's such a beautiful thing that it comes out when it does, because it also mirrors the society that we're fucking living in, bruh. We're living in a time when Nazism is literally walking down our fucking streets and our blocks. Like,
and it's a bad thing if you want to punch them.
And it's a bad thing, and we're supposed to respect their freedom of speech and freedom of liberty. We got Nazis in fucking Georgia, dog. You know how many niggas live in Georgia? The gall and the fucking pride that you have and the peace that you think that you have. And for him to create a world where that's the normal and now putting our characters into that to shock the audience, bro, the writing is fucking amazing. He's the fucking GOAT.
Go it. Nah, he did that shit. GOAT.
And you know what? And I'm saying this right now. So let's get into some predictions. So James Cornsweat, is his name James Cornsweat?
I don't know.
Superman?
I forgot his name. I don't know his name by heart.
Superman was spotted on set. He was in plain clothes, so he wasn't in any uniform or anything like that. But he was spotted on the set of Peacemaker. So I think we're going to get Nazi Superman. But before we get that, I think James Gunn is going to have his brother, because his brother is the one that plays G.I. Robot in Creature Commandos. I think we're going to get his brother come in. And you know how much G.I. Robot hates Nazis. We're going to get G.I. Robot shooting the shit out of Nazis for a full episode.
But they're going to come back to the original world somehow, and they're going to get followed. They got CGI Robot. That's the best shit ever.
Something. It's gonna happen. This is going to be fucking... It's going to be some of the best television we've got in fucking
Well, GI Robot is going to have... It's going to be the best time of GI Robot's life. A whole Earth? A whole Earth to shoot?
Oh my God. with
I
a
don't have
smile on
enough
his
bullets.
face. Like this, the happiness, the joy that he's gonna feel is it's unmatched. It's unmatched, bro. It's unmatched. I also really can't wait to see, and I'm just assuming if we get Nazi Superman and how that interaction with Peacemaker is gonna go.
Yeah, it's gonna be dope.
That's gonna be
We need it.
insane.
Need
It's
it.
gonna be insane. It's gonna be
Oh
insane.
man.
We're living in a time, bro. We're living in a time, especially, and we can get out of here because we don't have to break it down too fucking much. But
One last thing, Mac. What's your Mac prediction for the next episode? Could you be having them out of pocket, out of field ones?
I think Adebayo is gonna get kidnapped. I think she's gonna
Mhm.
be dragged to some fucking dungeon. I think GI Robot is gonna pop in the next episode, and I think maybe he's gonna shoot his way out. Vigilante's gonna have to be drugged into this, and he's gonna have to be. It's gonna be two vigilantes and GI Robot shooting the shit of hordes of fucking of Nazis, and they're just gonna run to Argus and drag out Peacemaker, and we're gonna fucking hightail it back out of there.
Yep.
And I think Nazi Superman comes from the other dimension. Somebody has to come back to our dimension. Somebody that's that's what I'm thinking right now. That's what I'm thinking.
Nazi Superman coming to our dimension would make Lex Luthor's day. He said,
And
yes, I get to kill
Lex
Superman.
has to get out, right?
I get to kill a Superman. Mm, mm. Anytime
Oh,
Lex Luthor is
he
not,
kills Nazi Superman.
boy, that nigga's gonna do. Boy, you ain't gonna be able to tell that nigga Lex Luthor nothing.
And then he'll be vindicated, and he'll be right in everything that he says.
Is that how Lex Luthor becomes president?
Are we getting Lex Luthor super president this year? Ooh, James Gunn is pulling out all the stops. I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it.
Also, I mean, and like anytime, I mean, Lex Luthor being in prison don't really like mean nothing, anyways.
Well, we saw in the last episode that Lex is getting transported from Bel Rev to a lower security prison without any
Mhm.
soups, which obviously he's gonna break out of, or someone's gonna break him out.
Yeah, I hope they introduce his sexy robot assistant. They got to. It's just a part of Lex.
How are they
His
gonna do
assistant is
this?
always a robot, and she awesome. This is a
Yeah,
sexy lady. What's her name? Valentine? Is it Valentine? That's like her
no,
name?
they're gonna wait. Man of Tomorrow. If James Gunn posted on Instagram the script for Man of Tomorrow, on the front of it, it has a head, uh, a robotic head, Brainiac. So if we're gonna start introducing AIs and inorganic beings, is that the right word to say? Maybe that would be the time to do that.
Don't you think it's funny that even though Lex is like a normal human and like still could talk to girls, his super genius self still built a sexy robot as his assistant?
He like, yo, all fucking
Like
nerd,
it
bro.
don't matter. Like he still get hoes, but he still built a sexy robot
The
assistant.
most powerful man in the world. You're still a freaking nerd and still got a robot
He
girlfriend. Like,
he still 100% did that.
you weebs will never change.
Yeah, bro,
Touch
we'll never
grass.
change, bro. No matter, no matter how. Yeah, he like Lex don't like Lex is a normal nigga. He can get hoes. He has them in his comics all the time.
He
But
does
that
have hoes.
sexy
He doesn't
robot,
want them, but he wants the the automated fucking
every
robot girl.
just like every mad scientist, gotta have it. You gotta have a baddie robot.
Oh my god, I can't wait to see this, bro. James Go, he needs a fucking star on the Walk of Fame. I'm sorry, he's the goat.
Yeah, no, he did for this. Yeah, he did it.
He did it. And what? This is episode 6. We still got another 6 more, or do we got 2 more?
I don't know how many is Peacemaker.
It's
Season
either
one
8 or 12.
was it?
I really don't remember. It was so long ago.
All right, yeah. Can't wait. I'm down.
I can't wait. I'm down, man. Look, it's been a fucking blast, bro. We getting right back into this shit. I'm gonna clip all these things up. We getting this content back. We getting these talks back. I want to introduce more people into these talks, expand this community, get back to getting these nerd takes out. Next week, we probably won't talk too much superhero shit. Be more back to anime in our normal fashion.
Mhm.
But let's fucking get to it, man. And I'm enjoying all. We got so much anime to talk about. All the seasons ended, so we can basically go spoiler free or fuck spoilers and just
Mhm.
fire this shit off. Like,
And we talk about our favorites and shit. Also, while we got the happy music in the background, it was Tyreek Hill who got his knee snapped.
like, yo, y'all was in the middle going crazy, and then I saw it come up on my phone, and I wanted to get depressed and go into myself because Tyreek, I drafted him, and I knew I shouldn't have.
He they said his leg injury is similar to what Nick Chubb got in college.
That's life threatening. That's how bad that shit is.
And
Ugh.
it's similar to what Nick Chubb had in college.
It's a wrap. You think he retires?
I don't know, but like that's why I was making such a face earlier, because his leg was literally, it was bent the wrong way, but it was looking like this. And I was just like,
Bro, he the bone is completely snapped. I'm
but
heartbroken.
they was slipping on that field all game though, so it might be. I don't know if that was a cause.
Was it in Miami?
I don't remember. I think it was in what you call it?
We in Miami.
Mets, MetLife Stadium. Ain't that where the Jets go?
Everything's bad up in there.
Yeah, I didn't
Holy
see what
shit,
happened,
bro.
but I knew everybody, like a lot of people were
Oh
slipping.
man, I'm looking
throughout
at the
game.
picture right now. He's holding his knee and the leg is just fucking limp. Oh my god,
Yeah.
it's bent sideways, dog. Oh, he snapped that
Real.
bitch in half.
Yeah, damn.
No, he's retiring, bro. He just had an ACL tear last year. It's over with. You think he makes Hall of Fame?
I don't know. Yeah.
Oh fuck! I keep looking at the replay. All right, let's get out of here.
All
Let's
right,
get out of here.
we out of here. It's your boy Turn Nigga Visionary. We see y'all next week.
All right, man.
And
I
Turtles,
appreciate
we
y'all hanging with
trust.
us. Neighborhood Ninjas. This is the neighborhood. Clean up all your stuff as you exit out the doors. Throw your trash out. Pick up your fucking blunt wrap. Stop leaving the guts on my goddamn floor. Tune in next week. This is Lord Mac. Mac and Ham, Mac with the get, Mac with the strap. Turn your back. You will get clapped. I'm the Mac that the daddy's father of the year. Let me be your vessel as I take y'all niggas to sleep, or y'all niggas going to work, whatever you want to do. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Tell a friend. We out of here, baby. Let me play my drop. The West Coast Warlord. Yeah,
The
yeah.
West Coast Warlord.
You drop ashes on my floor, I'm whooping your ass. Because I got that days at the trash can.
My shampooer is broke.
Damn, boy. When you turn to your side, you can really see the elevation.
All right, nigga.
Oh my God.